So we're here today to make our first Brewer's Best beer kit. We're making the Belgian IPA. So we have our fancy propane burner, which we just got at our local hardware store. Very easy to get. We have our big brew pot. It needs to be at least 20 quart with an extra long thermometer for checking the temperature, which is very important when you're making your kit. We have our fermentation pail with some sanitizing solution in it, so we can make sure all of our equipment is nice and clean before we use it. Plus we have everything laid out that we're going to need today and further down the line when we start bottling the beer. But we've also laid out all of the stuff that we're going to need to do today in our first brew. So stay tuned, we're going to start getting things going. We got the water up to around 150 to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, and now we have taken the crushed caramel and flaked wheat malt and put it into the muslin bag, and we've now put that into the water, and now we're going to let it go for 20 minutes. Now we're adding the first container of the LME, the liquid malt extract. We've added our first container of liquid malt extract, and we let it come back up to a boil, and then we've added now our first package of hops, which was the Magnum hops, and we're going to let it boil now for about 35 minutes. Now we've added the last container of the liquid malt extract, the soft candy sugar, and the Simcoe hops, and now we're going to let it boil for another 25 minutes. We finished our last 25-minute boil. We took it off the heat and added the last pack of hops, and now we're cooling our wort down to 70 degrees so that we can transfer it to our primary fermenter and add the remaining water and then pitch our yeast. Our wort is now cooled and we transferred it over to our fermentation pail, and we're going to add the remaining water. We've checked the original gravity and it's at the exact right spot. Now it's time to pitch the yeast. For bottling day, we've got 2 buckets here, one for our Easy Clean and one for iodophore, so we can sanitize all of our equipment and all of our beer bottles. I'm also boiling 2 cups of water to add the priming sugar to, which we'll put in the bottom of the bottling bucket, and then we'll siphon the beer over top of that and mix it in. Our beer for the last time, and it's going now into the bottling bucket, which has the dissolved priming sugar in it. And we're also sanitizing and cleaning our bottles right now. We've attached the bottling wand on here, and we are now going to fill the bottles to about 1 inch below the top. And all you have to do is push the bottle to the bottom of the bottling wand, and it fills up. Full bottle. We're going to take one of our crown caps that comes in our ingredient kit, and then use our capper, which comes in our equipment starter kit. Put the cap on, and voila, a finished beer.